What's up, guys? Shane from Findlay here. I'm here at Mojave High School with our Athlete of the Week, Jonathan Williams. Jonathan, I say Jonathan like it's official. John Williams led Mojave to the first River Bowl win in a few years. Coach, tell me a little bit about how the kid did it.
You know what? We put him at quarterback to start the game, and then running back. He did it blocking, scoring, playing on the defensive side of the ball. We have a saying, I like saying, when John's being John, we go pretty good. He does a great job for us on both sides of the ball. You know, I take him off the field for special teams, but that's about it. But he could probably do that too for us.
I heard he's a long snapper. Maybe we get him long snapping out there. So
yeah, maybe next year we'll get that. You know, Vince is going to graduate, and we're looking for a long snapper next year, and we'll let John run free in the middle unblocked.
So, John, I noticed your role has evolved a little bit. You don't just run the ball anymore. Now you're lead blocker. You're on unique formations doing things. You're playing middle backer. Tell me a little bit about what your role is on this team.
Honestly, anywhere Coach wants me to be at, I'm gonna do my best at that position.
Is that how you ended up blocking? I saw a nice video of you blocking a kid, and I had to delete it so it didn't get too exciting. So,
yeah, wherever Coach needs me, I'm right there.
Well, now, on one of his lead blocks, he came off the field and he goes, "Yeah, just follow me, guys." And that's fun to hear from a kid like John.
Absolutely. So now let's get into a little bit of the statistics of it. You led a shutout, which is pretty exciting against a tough River Valley team, and you scored a couple times on offense. What else did we miss in there, Coach?
You know what? Just the blocks he came. I mean, they echoed in the field house. You know, lead blocking for Tanner Maines was phenomenal. A couple big stops in the backfield. The scheme worked well. We have two linebackers in the middle with him and Isaac, and they both play really well free. And it's nice to free those guys up and make plays.
So, John, we did this a few years ago, and you told me defense was your favorite part. Is that still your favorite part of the game?
Yes, sir.
How come?
Man, I just love hitting people. It's fun.
I've been trying to argue get John to play quarterback more, and he keeps telling me, nah, I'm just going to hit people. So tell me a little bit about what it felt like to bring home a win for the team, for the school, for the community. I know, like I said, they hadn't won a River Bowl game in quite a few years. Tell me a little bit about how that was, vibe in the locker room, fans, all that stuff.
Felt good. Like you said, yeah, it's been a few years, and it felt good bringing that back home.
Now, what you are a junior this year. You obviously have a whole nother year coming here. So tell me how the team feels about the next couple years. You guys got a couple weeks to go. You're undefeated in your conference. Tell me about what you feel about the future of this group.
We're going to be a good group, you know. A bunch of young guys coming in. It's going to be great.
Isn't it weird talking about young guys coming in now? Seems like you were just there, right?
Yes.
Coach, tell me a little bit about it. What's it like seeing, you know, John was one of our few early on freshman athlete of the weeks, and now here we are, a junior leading his team.
I think the best part is him going into the role as a leader. You know, in his early years, he led by example, just did work, went out there, and kids came with him. And now he's more vocal in our meeting rooms, in the film room, in practice. Really, you know, picking each other's brains. What we want to do, you know, as coaches, we don't want to just point and shoot. We want the kids buying into what we're doing. And when we just have the discussions, it means a lot. And coming from John, knowing that role and what he'll leave behind for us is phenomenal.
So now the other part of this is always in the classroom, right? How's school treating you this year?
Doing very well.
Your mom hasn't called me and said you had any grade trouble, so I assume you're still doing pretty well?
Yes.
I told you, Mom, I'd stay on top of them. So.
Yes. Yeah.
So what do you guys got coming up this week? I know it's homecoming week. What do you got coming up football-wise?
Well, the goal hasn't changed. We're undefeated in the region right now. We have Chino Valley coming up. All region games left. We're looking to go 6-0 by the end of it, and then hopefully host a playoff game. But you know, every week counts. First Chino Valley homecoming this week. We're trying to avoid the distractions. Focus on football.
We're being a distraction right now, Chris. Sorry.
Oh, this is not a distraction when we're promoting our boys. That's for sure. But just making sure that we stay focused on the goal at hand, which is every Friday night. Win on Friday night, and then we'll move on to the next week.
So, John, you got any messages for us? Where are we going to find you on the field this week? You've done everything but punt this year, I think. Where are you going to be this week?
Like I said in the beginning, anywhere Coach needs me to be at.
Hey, I think that's a great message, and I think that's a great mentality going forward. I'm very excited to give this to you. Obviously, I've watched you play football for a long time, and I'm always happy to let the world know what I already know. So you are our Athlete of the Week. Coach, congratulations. We'll get you a quick picture, and then get out there. Make sure he runs a lot, okay?
Yes, sir.